What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? You got your boy here, Jay Quill, on Talk Live. Just got in from work. Trying this new cigar that I bought a couple of these other days. It's a Tatiana Cognac, right? Something small, something new I'm trying, but I got something to bring to the table, right? Now, hey, everybody talking about defunding the police, get rid of the police. First of all, you really can't get rid of the police because you still got people out here with criminal intent. What you gonna want? Your criminals, your sex offenders, you gonna want your hustlers, you gonna want your thieves, you gonna want your crooks protecting your neighborhood, police your neighborhood. No, you're not gonna want that. Let's get that shit off the table right now. You're not gonna want that. The police are needed. Some good cops are needed. I don't think y'all want to smoke. What I'm trying to say is this, right? Check this out. Check this out. A police officer, as far as funds, we're gonna use the word funds. They got a 401k, a pension, an escrow. They got vacation pay. They get holiday pay. They get disability and full medical. Right? Now check it out. Now, police get into a situation with an unarmed civilian or police brutality or manhandling a civilian. He or she could be white, black, male or female, whatever color, right? Civilian. We're going to go with that because I don't want to put everybody in a box and think outside the box here. Now, he or she, as a police officer, get into a situation where they brutally beat somebody up to the point where as though that person have to sue have to sue, depending on what branch the cop is in. So say if they have to sue, right, and they go federal. Now you got to start from the government down to the state, down to municipal, down to county, whatever. That cop, he or she is found guilty of that crime. My thing is this. There's no need to fire the cop. There's no need to fire the cop. All you got to do is defund the cop. So now, if you have a police officer, and let's say like they had to pay out $500,000, right? Give and take $500,000. And the state have to pay that, or the county, or the municipal, or the township have to pay that. Oh yeah, they're gonna pay it. But now, that cop, or those cops, one or two, or three or four, was involved in that. You should be able to go after them. The state, or the county, or the city, or the government should be able to go after them cops and get that money back from them to pay the state back, or pay the city or the county, or whatever it is in that county or in that state he or she was living in. You need to go after their money. Go after their 401k. Go after their vacation, the vacation pay, holiday pay. Go after their escrow, because those who don't know what escrow is when they take money and put it to the side for you, and that money keep building and building and building. Same as a 401k, but the 401k, they flip the money. You can lose and you can gain. So they need to be able to go after that. And plus also, if the person got hurt, listen, open your eyes, open your head, think with the third eye. If that person got hurt, why should that person insurance have to pay for his medical bills when his injuries came from that officer? That's how you defund them. You make them pay for the shit that they do. You make them pay for it. You use their insurance to pay the medical on that. Because take it out, the police have a union that they pay into that union. That union covers them on their job to make sure they got their job. So most of the time when the police get into a shooting, either it's death or to the point where a person isn't critical, the union still will back that cop. So now they need to force the union to take some of them damn union dues that he been paying into to pay for that medical. And use his pay to pay the state back or the city or the county back. He or she. If it was a regular foot patrol cop, sergeant, lieutenant, detective, make them pay that shit back. Think about what I'm saying. Because now if you make the police officers pay back that lawsuit and pay the medical of the person they injured, would think twice about putting their hands on anyone. Because now when you have a cop sitting out there and he watch another cop beat the hell out of somebody else or choke somebody or put their knee on somebody, if it was 5 cops out there, you go after all 5 of them. Because what it is, because it's like this. If I was out there with 5 dudes and we got into a situation and I stood there and watched and that person get hurt or that person die, I'm gonna be affiliated with it. Even though I didn't do anything, but I watch. We all is accountable for that. We all gonna get trial for that. You're gonna get trial for that crime. So the police need to be held in the same regard. You get what I'm saying? So if you fire the cop and he still get to keep his pension and he don't have to pay anything, what sense that's make? That don't make no sense. You keep his ass on the job. Wouldn't you like to see a cop on the bus with you in full uniform? No badge, no taser, and no gun. He got his hat on. He got his uniform on. He on the bus with you. If he get his second job back get a second job at Amazon, Home Depot. No, he can't get his second job as a security officer toting a gun. Nah, you strip him of his rights. You take his gun permit until he pay up until he pay up that debt with either the city, the state, the county, or on a government level. The reason I say government level because you got FBI officers doing the same thing. You got U.S. Marshals doing the same thing. Now we're going to move on to where you got these cops that's killing unarmed people. Now, they should get stripped of everything. Now, check out what I'm about to say. Now, you get a cop that get caught up in an unarmed shooting of a black male, his black female, Spanish, white, Asian, everybody, right? And that cop get caught up in a murder, right? And that cop got a couple cops with him, or SWAT run up at somebody's house, the U.S. Marshals run up at somebody's house, and they kill everybody, right? Because we all know they've been incidents where the U.S. Marshals run up in the wrong house. You know, rest in peace beyond the cellar, but they run up in the wrong house and they take out everybody, wrong house. And what they do, they hide the identity of these marshals or the SWAT team because they don't want to let the people know who did it. Oh, no. They should get brought to the forefront too. And whatever they did, they should lose their house, their cars, their pension, their credit union, their vacation, holiday pay, escrow, and pay the medical bill too. Not even pay the medical bill, pay the funeral bills. That's how you defund police. Because once you start taking out their damn pocket, they're going to think twice about killing anybody. You know how it is in the street. You touch the pockets, you cut the head off the snake. They ain't got nowhere to go but to be doing this old crazy shit. So if you want to defund the police, you take everything. You strip their ass down till they don't even have a gun, a taser, and a badge. You take it all. You take it to where as though they have to get a second job at your local Home Depots and all of that. Because it's like this. If a man pay child support, he in arrears, and he trying his best, y'all strip him down. Y'all put him back in his mama house, put him in the basement. If a man decided he don't want to be married no more, or he get caught cheating, whatever, they spank his ass with alimony. And then if he has kids, first you got to go to family court before you handle the marriage part. Now, once you get divorced, he paying child support and alimony. Maybe spousal support. You strip him down, he ain't got shit. That should work for the police too. You hit him in the pockets where it hurt. So if you're going to defund the police, take everything they got. Now, if it's just basically the person survive, hey, take it all. If he ain't got shit in the pension and he got a house, take the house. Throw it on the market, sell it. Pay the victims. He's sitting right here driving a Mercedes Benz, but he got that Benz through the credit union. Okay, cool. Have the credit union. I know what I'm speaking is crazy, but have the credit union pay his family and have his medical insurance pay the family. Have his union dues pay the family. This may sound crazy. So some of y'all sound crazy. If there's any cops watching, they might say this fool crazy. But I ain't crazy. And this some BS cigar. Think about what I'm saying. Think about exactly what I'm talking about up in here. That's how you defund the police. You don't want criminals. You don't want criminals running around here. You take the police off the street, now you got fools running around here. You got gang bangers banging with gang bangers trying to protect the neighborhood. You got child predators running around here. You got criminals. You got all types of madness running around here. So you don't want that, man. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want no Charles Bronson dude running around here. He chasing Vinny Andrews running around here stealing and robbing. You don't want that shit. But that's how you do it. You defund the police. You hit them in the pockets. Now, if a cop or officer kill someone, and he gets sentenced to jail, he convicted and sent to jail. Know what you do? You go after his wife. Use his wife benefits to pay for the funeral of the person he done killed. You strip the wife down, embarrass the shit out their ass, and you take everything you can from them. You make them feel like how they made your kids feel in them streets. How they made your father, your mother feel in them streets. If you strip the cops down like that, and a cop know he about to get into a situation, this girl look crazy. Then you have other cops say, yo, chill. I don't want nothing to do with that, bro. Get off of him. Let him up. Rough him up, but let him up. Don't kill him. I'm trying to go home, bro. I'm trying to keep that house I just bought. I'm trying to keep that house I brought that the credit union's taken from. I'm trying to keep that GT Kia I just bought. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I said it. They trying to keep that GT Kia they just bought. I ain't got no GT Kia, but they trying to keep that they just bought. That little thing look like a Maserati. Bullshit you not. But they trying to keep that. That's how you do it, man. I know y'all tripping because I'm blowing the smoke in the phone. But but who want the smoke though? What I'm saying is this. If you're going to defund the police, defund them that way. You could care less if they got a family, because think about it. They when they did the beating, they weren't thinking about your family. When they end up killing you dead in the street, they weren't thinking about your family. So if you want to defund the police, hit them in the pockets where it hurt. That's all I got to say. Friday night, I'm going on my first live Friday night. It's going to be on my smoking channel, Smoking Cigars Live with J Quill. I'm going to drop the link. Y'all want to pull up? Pull up. If you're going to pull up, make sure you pull up with a cigar. If you got a stogie, you got your weed, whatever you smoking, and whatever you sipping on. You sipping on wine, you sipping on cognac, you sipping on whatever. But pull up Friday night. I'm going to drop the link in here. That'll be my first live. All right? So if you smoke cigars like I do, pull up. I'll be smoking and drinking wine. That's what I'll be doing. So whoever, don't matter to me. You're going to have rules to it, though. Ain't no talking about no kids and no domestic violence. We ain't doing all that wild shit. We talk about whatever. But it ain't the current shit that's going on now. It's whatever you want to talk about. You can talk about alimony, child support. We could talk about your side piece, your baby mama, your wife. We could talk about whatever. You scheming. You trying to get money, but you going by all means necessary. We gonna talk about it. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm J Quill, All Talk Live, about to sign out. I'm gonna drop the link down there, but Friday night be my first live, so it's gonna be something. All right. Peace. Get at y'all later.